Hello, Ani.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did you have a chance to read this course or the homework?
Yeah,
Great.
I've got a chance today.
That's really cool then. Okay, so let's crack on it. Shall you wait one more minute in case someone joins?
Yeah.
So, welcome to our fifth lesson around the world. Today's lesson is lesson 5, family. Okay, this curriculum is 33 pages literally. So for every page, uh, we can get maximum 1.5 minutes because we have to also cover the homework. Okay, I don't think there would be many people joining today. So how about let's move on. Let's
Yes.
lesson 5. Okay, transportation. If you remember, we spoke in our last class about the transportation, and that's a question for you. Tell us about the long weekend your group decided to take. What made you choose it? What kinds of transportation did the city have? Did you have a chance to participate in the group discussion last week?
Um, no, sir.
Okay, that's fine. So the first one is family tree. Do you know a lot about the history of your family, Wani?
Yeah, I think, but until my grandparents.
Mm. Okay. Does anyone in your family keep a family history?
Yes, I think they have the something like a family tree.
Okay. Are you interested in family research?
Yeah, maybe because we can know who's our relative, and yeah, we can connect to each other. So I'm interested to know about my family.
Okay. So the first pronunciation is family tree.
The family tree.
That's right. Cool. So in this lesson, we are going to discuss, different kinds of families. First one is nuclear family, and I'm sure you know it. In many places, a family structure is based on nuclear families. Nuclear is a term of physics, which means where is the center. Okay, the center part of a molecule, we call that nuclear or nucleus. Okay, and this word came from the nuclear family, which is centered to only one family, like parents and children's family, parents and children, and that is we call nuclear family. uh, do you know any other family structure by any chance, Wani?
I just read about this lesson. So they have like extended family, and then blended family. Yeah,
Extended and blended, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah, extended is the next one. How big is your extended family? Extended family means your parents, your grandparents and their parents, and so on. And obviously it may include your cousins, your other relatives, cousins from your mom's side, cousins from your father's side. I'm sure you know this term, maternal uncle and paternal uncle. Do you know?
Maternal uncle and paternal uncle.
Yeah, maternal, maternal, I'm writing it. Maternal means mom's side. So,
Okay.
and paternal means father's side. Pat, paternal. I've written it for you. That's why when a woman is pregnant and goes for maternity leave, okay, uh, yeah, also like maternity leave in the Western countries, we have got paternity leave as well.
Yeah.
Similarly, maternity
Yeah.
leave,
Similar here, I think.
yeah. But in some countries, they don't have that options to take a paternity leave. It's only the maternity leave.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this pronunciation is extended family.
Extended family.
Look, this E seems like I when you're pronouncing it accurate. Extended family. Family.
Extended family.
Yeah, there is a diphthong in family. You see N E A. Family.
Family.
A blended family. That's great. You know blended family already. Yeah. Do you know any blended families from your circle or relative side?
Yeah. I have a relative with a blended family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, like my uncle, he married to one woman who already have a son. So this they become a step family.
Okay. Now look at the next question. Are blended families common where you live?
Yeah, I think is common here in Malaysia.
Okay. And there is a question. If I'm number 11 from the diagram, who is number 4, number 9, and number 8?
So,
Can you see the diagram? Number 11?
yeah, I can see the diagram. Okay, if I am number 11, okay, who is number 4 and number 9?
And number 8 as well.
Number 8. So that's mean this is my uh, step sister and step brother. Am I right?
We see square symbol means male and circle means female. So it's a blended family. Yeah, it could be number 4 is another female stepsister. You're right. And
Number 4,
number 4, 9, and 8.
9 and 8 is step step brother.
Step brothers. Yeah. Mhm.
And number 4, I don't know what is number 4.
It could be step uncle
Oh, okay.
because look, year 3 is 11, and there is no connection between 5 and 6.
Uh,
Can you see it? There is
yeah.
dotted lines, but there is connection between 4 and 5. That means they're the family, so it could be your step uncle most probably. We don't know is it maternal uncle or paternal uncle, but
Uh,
from the structure it looks like from your father's side, which is paternal. S- So your step uncle.
yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Okay, that's great, lovely. Now cousins,
Mm.
if I am number 7 in the picture, which numbers are my cousins?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Great. In your language, do you have more than one word for cousin?
No, we just have one word.
So what is that in Malaysian language?
Sepupu.
Sepupu. Okay.
Yeah.
But in Bengali language, we have more than one words. You know.
Oh,
So from that word, we can understand this is the cousin from my father's side. This is the cousin from my mother's side. Okay.
so you can differentiate paternal or maternal.
That's right. When we pronounce the words accurately, they'll be able to understand. Oh, this is the cousin from his father's side, and yes, this is the cousin from his mother's side. sometimes it's better to be specific, because when you say cousin, it means all the cousins. It's hardly
Yeah, it's too
possible.
general.
Yes, yeah. In English language, it is too generally right. Okay, how many cousins do you have, Wani?
Oh, I have lots of cousins.
R-
Actually, I'm the youngest in my family, and
Ooh.
both my parent is uh, was the youngest too. So I have lots of cousins.
Ooh. And because you're youngest, so everyone will like you, love you,
Teacher, what about okay, we have our cousin, and then the son or the daughter of our cousin. So, did English have a specific name for that?
No, it's same. Niece, nephews.
Or still niece and nephews?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, get it.
Okay, so the this pronunciation is cousins. S sounds like Z.
Okay.
Cousins. Can you see? Cousins. Cousins. Next is niece, nephew. If I'm number 5 in picture, which number is my niece? Which is my nephew?
If I'm number five, so my niece and nephew will be 7 and 8.
Mm-hmm. Who is, if I'm number 7, who is number 5?
Sorry.
If I'm number 7,
If
I'm
I
sorry.
am if
Um,
I am number five.
no, if I'm
Oh,
number
okay.
7 now.
If I am number seven, then who is number five? So number five is my uncle
From which side?
from which side? Okay. Uh,
Okay, look at the
from the mother side, from maternal, the
that's
maternal uncle,
that's right. Yes,
right?
that's right. Circle is female. That means your mother's side. Bravo. Well done. Do you have any nieces or nephews?
Uh, I have two nieces and five nephews.
Wow, that's cool. Now, grandchild, grandson, granddaughter. Okay, these vocabularies are nephew, niece, and nephew. Yeah.
Niece and nephew.
Okay. Next is grandchild, grandson, granddaughter. If I'm number 2 in that diagram,
Mm-hmm.
how many grandchildren do I have? How many grandsons? How many granddaughters?
Mm, okay. Three, no, four, uh, four grandson and two granddaughter.
So 4 grandsons, 2 granddaughters. Yahoo! So what's your relationship with your grandparents? Have you got grandparents, Wani? Are they alive?
Uh, Actually, my grandparents passed away since I was a little kid, so I haven't seen them.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, in both sides,
Do you have
on my
any?
father's side and
Do you have any other grandparents relatives?
yeah, I have the grandparent relative, like the sister of my. It's like the sister of my grandma and or grandpa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, we still have that.
That's great. So the pronunciation is grandchild, grandson, granddaughter. Do you remember, Wani, double consonant rule? You see, in granddaughter, grand and daughter, grand is finishing with D, letter D, and the next word is daughter starting with letter D. So one D should be removed. So it is not granddaughter, it's granddaughter.
Oh, so the spelling here is
Same.
should be only one D.
Yes. Hi, Anarias, welcome. So it should be like this: grand, T-U-G-S-T,
Okay.
granddaughter. Okay. When you're pronouncing, I'm sure I explained this rule many times. Once again, if a word has a consonant letter at the end or a vowel letter, and next word starts with a similar consonant, similar vowel, they merge together, and one of them should be removed when you're pronouncing. So let me give another good example so that it's clear for you, like this one. Okay.
So this word cannot be separate, is it?
No,
Should be
no,
one word.
it should be immersed with one word. Okay.
Okay.
Like this one, look. Generally, we'll say black coffee, but it is black coffee.
Uh-huh.
Another one. So forget to becomes forget to because T and T. Okay. This is one of the basic pronunciation rules when you're studying. I'm sure if you focus, you'll be able to understand. This rule is so amazing. It will be, giving you more confidence to be sounding better if you know this, and if you apply this rule everywhere. Instead of granddaughter, granddaughter. Okay. Black coffee, forget to, etc.
To stress the just forget to stress the end of the middle word, is it?
Yeah, because
Forget.
yeah, did you get the point? In forget, there is T at the end, and TOT starts again the same letter. So if it is similar letter, same letter, these two words merge together, and one letter should be removed. So we call it is articulation and natural way of speaking.
I see. Okay. Forget to
Forget
like
to
black coffee.
black coffee, yes. A granddaughter, similarly. Great. Let's go to the next word. So grandchild, grandson, granddaughter. Can you see? Can you see the IPA? There is no double D. Granddaughter.
Yeah, grandfather.
Next is in-laws. Do you know the meaning of in-laws?
Yeah, like when my sister married to his husband, so his husband become my brother-in-law.
That's right. So in-laws is all of them. Like it could be father-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law, sister-in-law. But as I said in our language, for brother-in-law and sister-in-law, for your elder brother's wife, we have got different words, so that from that word we can understand who is what and whether they are elder in the relationship or not. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. If I'm number three, who are my in-laws? That's a
If I'm number three, is my in-law, then number six is my in-law.
look at again. If I am number three, who are my in-laws?
Okay. Number one, number two, and number five,
Five and six.
five and six. Yeah.
Yeah. So one is two is the either mother-in-law, father-in-law. Okay. Then five is actually five is your uncle. I know, not uncle. Sorry. Yeah, in-laws. So that is
In-law, right?
uh, circle is female, square is male. So it could be brother-in-law and sister-in-law.
Yeah.
That's great. So the pronunciation in-laws. Okay.
In-law.
Okay. Let me show you one word. Very often we got confused. One person couldn't pronounce it last time. Look. What is the difference now? Can you find the difference, Wani?
Family. Law and low. Is it?
Very good. Yes, law and low. And he was saying laws, laws. I said, can you spell it? Then I understand it is low. So
Low.
pronunciation is some important, especially when it is minimal pairs, we call it, when words have similar sound. Okay, next one, an only child. Are you an only child?
Only child. No, I have three siblings.
You have got two siblings. Remember, two is a plural number. You have to use the plural number. Two siblings.
Two siblings.
Very good. Anariaras, are you still here? Do you have any siblings, Anariaras?
Hello, Anavirus.
He just came to say hello and is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me. So, Anariaras, do you have any siblings? Sibling means brothers or sisters. Okay, let him write. We can move ahead a little bit. So, is it common for families where you are from to have an only child?
Yeah.
So, would you like
It's
to
common.
tell our viewers which country are you from?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hello. I'm from Malaysia. I'm Wani from Malaysia.
Okay. So the question is, what do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of being an only child?
Mm, the advantages of being the only child is you don't need to. I don't need to share anything with anybody else because I'm the only one.
Hmm?
And yeah. And the disadvantages is like we don't have any close friend, so like a sibling.
Hmm.
So just we have to be independent and do a lot of things uh, alone.
Okay. And Iris has written, I know teacher, I learned yesterday. That's great.
Oh,
Now, elders. Are the elders well respected in your community? This is a question for you.
yeah, the elders is well respected in my community.
That's
So
very good.
usually people will take care of their own parents.
Hmm.
Yeah, because so they will live with their son or daughter's family.
Okay. That's really cool culture, you know. In many Western countries, uh, children do not live with their parents, they live individually with their boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, so that's right. Next one is adopt or to be adopted. Do you know the meaning of adopt?
Yeah, the
Hmm.
child that no, the parent that maybe they
Sorry,
don't have kids, so they adopt children
as if their own
in the
children.
family. Yeah, so they will be a part of their family.
That's great. So the pronunciation is adopt or to be adopted.
Adopt,
There's a shwasan. Can you notice that? This reverse adopt, adopt.
adopt.
Okay, look like. Who in your family do you look like most?
I think I look like my father.
That's great. Can you look like someone who isn't your family member?
think like the kids doesn't look like to their parents.
All right. Okay. Who do you take after most in your family? Do you know the meaning of take after?
Take after is like you have similar, is it?
Yes.
So so
Similar.
what is the difference between take after and look like? Can we use both in same expression?
Uh, Let me check. I'm not sure. I need to check sometimes as well.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of sometimes, but look like means
Uh-huh.
is more like the physical appearance, whereas similar it
Okay.
is not only the physical
Uh-huh.
appearance, like the way someone walks, talks, expresses the communication. Okay, so these are the
Okay.
key vocabulary we have just practiced. So next is language personality. Okay. Mm, oops. Independent. Can you see? Are you an independent person, Wani?
Mm, I think so.
You think so? Okay.
I think so because I have a big gap between my siblings. So and then when my parents grow old, then I have to be independent. So I need to complete and settle down my stuff by myself. So and when I was in secondary school, I live in hostel. So I think I'm quite independent.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, what is the opposite of independent?
Independent. Maybe dependent.
Yes, dependent, not maybe. It's 100% dependent, independent.
Dependent.
Great. Introverted, extroverted. Do you know these two words? Intro,
Yeah.
inside, extro is outside.
Uh,
So,
intro is just like you prefer to stay alone, and extrovert like you prefer to join a friend or having party, something like this, is it?
uh, that is extrovert, like who is talkative, expressive. We call some of them chatterbox. Introvert, like tacit, who is silent or a bit quiet, who doesn't want to talk much, who doesn't want to mix with other people. Sometimes we call them introvert. And extrovert is just these are opposite, as you know. Okay, so now these questions are for you. Are you an introvert or extrovert, Wani, in that case?
I think it's depend on situation. So I can be introvert or
Okay.
extrovert. But but if I first time meet a stranger, so I think people have to approach me first. I will not approach others.
I see. You mean to say someone has to start the conversation, then you can go with the
Yeah,
flow.
yeah, yeah.
That's really cool. Okay, so where you are from is one considered to be better than the other. Uh, okay, actually,
Okay.
let me rephrase this sentence. This is a bit difficult. Where you're from is one considered to be better than the other. It means in your country, do people like introvert or extrovert people? What kind of people they like in their society or the environment where you live?
I think people prefer extrovert people. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe extrovert. So they are more friendly and easygoing, I think.
Yes, kind of. Okay, who is the most introverted person you know? The most extroverted as well. But do you know anyone who is too much extrovert or too much introvert? Simply,
Among the family or
it could be your family, it could be outside of family, it could be extended family, nuclear family. Hey, Chan, thank you very much for the donation. That's so sweet.
yeah. I think my father is uh, some kind of extrovert, but my mother have a different. So she is introvert.
Hmm,
Yeah.
that's cool. Okay, next one is intelligent.
Intelligent.
Can you see the question?
Yeah. Do you have any relatives who are very intelligent?
Intelligent.
Intelligent.
Yeah. Do you have any relatives who are very intelligent?
Yeah, I think I have a cousin who was very intelligent. So because
Oops, sorry.
yeah, she can read when she was 4 years old. She, she managed to read.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. So this is the another question. What do you think makes a person intelligent? Which qualities?
Uh, Intelligent people maybe they can easily understand some difficult ideas. So it's not like ordinary people. Maybe we need more time to digest on some ideas. But
Hmm.
these intelligent people, they just easily get the concept.
That's right. And also, we call sometimes intelligent people are those who can control different kind of situation, impromptu without taking any preparation. Who can be, so patient. Who can be hardworking. Who can be a knowledgeable person. These are some of the qualities. Okay, so intelligent. You can see that's pronunciation. Next,
Intelligent.
yeah. Okay, next one is strict, permissive. Do you know what does it mean? Strict or permissive?
Uh, Strict is like rules,
Hmm.
and yeah, and permissive is like uh, independent. Is it?
Permissive. I'm not sure. I'm also learning.
Uh, Something that non-restrictive. Is it?
Possible. Let me have a look quickly. Permissive.
Okay.
So it's an adjective. Liberal. A person or society that is permissive allows behavior that other people might disapprove of. It is a very permissive school where the children are allowed to whatever they want. Okay. So permissive came from the word permit. Okay. Permit is the verb or noun. Permission is another noun. So permissive adjectives.
Okay.
Clear?
Yeah.
Great.
Permissive.
Are you or would you be strict permissive parent?
I think I prefer a permissive parent.
Okay. Were your parents strict or permissive?
My parent is permissive, so I can. They allow me to do anything, but with certain rules. Still have a certain rules, but I still have uh, but yeah, I can do what I want to do. Just let them know, and then yeah, they will allow it.
That's great.
It's just like if I want to go somewhere, I can go with anybody. Even I want to go with my friend or I want to go with my relative. So I don't need to. Some parents they only allow their children to go with them together with them. But for in my case, my parents allow me to go with anybody, but they put a rules that I
Mm.
have to come back before 7, so something like this.
That's cool. So it's both the mixture of strict and permissive, I should say,
Yeah,
because they are giving limitation. You have to be back by 7. Also, they're giving you the
yeah,
permission to go out and spend time with your friends. Or
yeah.
okay, that's great. So next word is okay. This accent is strict, permissive.
Strict, permissive.
By the way, I remember that I'm trying to follow the RP accent, where R is silent in British accent, but in American accent, R must be pronounced. So it's permissive. So where I should say permissive or strict.
Permissive.
Yeah. Next one is responsible. Who is the most responsible person in your family? Why do you think this? What is the opposite of responsible?
Okay, who is the most responsible person? The most responsible person in my family is my elder sister.
Okay. And why do you think she's the most responsible person in a family?
Because she managed to help parents take care of uh, the siblings, and yeah, she managed to do a lot of things. So she's quite responsible.
Okay. I understand. What's the opposite of responsible?
Uh, Irresponsible.
That's right. And
Mm,
you can say sometimes also careless.
careless, yeah. Like untrustworthy, right?
Oh, sorry. Where did it go? Sorry, I just careless. Okay. I was trying to write something. So, uh, careless or irresponsible? Irres. Look, there are double R. Huh? So it is
Yeah,
irresponsible, not irresponsible. Irresponsible.
irresponsible.
Responsible. Careless, you can say sometimes.
Careless. Okay, please pronounce again the irresponsible.
So because there are two R, another double consonant rule is that if there are similar kind of letters in spelling, you must pronounce only one. So one example is, sorry, hang on a second, please. How do you say this name?
Muhammad.
Yeah, because double M in Arabic that's fine, Muhammad, but in English they'll not say Muhammad, they'll say Muhammad straight away.
Muhammad.
Similarly, this one
Abdullah.
is Abdullah, they'll say. This one,
Oh, Abdullah. Illegal.
illegal. Yes,
Illegal.
very good. So we have learned two pronunciation technique today. Inside the spelling, and when one word has the similar ending and the next word has similar starting.
Yeah, much. The word that much. Okay.
Okay, so attractive. It's only for the girls, eh? What do you consider attractive in a person?
Yeah, always beautiful.
Is attractive only about the way of person looks?
Uh, yeah, it's attractive, but intelligent. I think intelligent also something attractive to a person in a person.
Okay. what I'm saying, do you think that when attractive person wears clothes, does clothes have the contribution to make someone attractive?
Maybe makeup as well.
Makeup as well. Yeah, no, that's right. You're right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Next one is, which of your family member is attractive?
I think my brother, because
You could be attractive
he got
too.
a fair, because he got a fair skin, and yeah.
Fair skin is not the indication of attractiveness, Wani.
Okay.
That is one of the parts, but that doesn't totally mean that, oh, that person is attractive.
Okay. Maybe he looked handsome.
Handsome, yes.
Yeah.
You see, in attractive, A is Shwasam, so attractive. Reverse, if it,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, oh, time is going quickly today. We have got only 18 minutes. Wow. Sensitive. Who,
Sensitive.
who in your family is the most sensitive? Do you know what you mean to understand by this word sensitive?
Yeah. His sensitive is just like a person who is very kind, who take care a lot to others, and then yeah, he or she just aware with anything happens.
Uh,
sensitive,
Basically, the sensitive would be just opposite like this. The person who becomes upset for anything they see, they hear, they listen, they watch. Okay, it's like a negative mentality person. All right, so I can be sensitive watching, horror movies because I don't like it, for example, or I can be sensitive by listening to political news because I know that politicians are more or less corrupted. Or I could be sensitive to any medication which we call allergy, sensitivity in medication like COVID-19 vaccination. Sometimes they ask you, are you allergic to any medication or do you have any sensitivity problems? In that case, you can use this sensitivity that it can make you upset, uncomfortable by watching, listening, seeing, talking, different ways the sensitivity could be. Okay. So what are the advantages and disadvantages of being sensitive person? Do you have any idea of advantages or disadvantages?
Um, for the for advantage, they are kind and they are like concerned to others. But if they are too sensitive, then they get trouble in their feelings.
Exactly. Yeah, they can be upset anytime. So you've got to be very careful when you're talking.
Yeah,
Okay. The word is sensitive. You see? Sensitive.
sensitive.
Very good. So what is the opposite of sensitive?
Sensitive, like careless,
Uh, Not exactly.
not sensitive.
uh, uh, you can say insensitive.
Insensitive. Okay.
Yeah. Or sometimes I have heard people are using clumsy. Very often you use it. Yeah. Or unresponsive. Unresponsive. Yeah, that's a good word. I'm writing it. Clumsy, I'm sure this word. Clumsy. Then unresponsive. Responsive. Unresponsive. Or insensitive. Insensitive is the most common. Unresponsive or clumsy. Good. Next, the key vocabulary. Yeah. Class discussion. Task 1, draw your family tree. Tell us who looks after that. Okay, that's fine. Group sessions. Describe the family structure. So it is your discussion topic if you join, the group discussion. So let's go to the homework page quickly. Let me see how many can we do today. Where is homework page? Okay, here you are. So it's like a quiz test. Question number 1. In many cultures, this is the basic social unit, parents and their children, often known as immediate family.
Nuclear family. B.
Great. Question number 2. This is a large unit of family that includes relatives from many generations and aunts, uncles, cousins, and more.
Number 2 is C. Extended family.
Well done. A family structure that includes at least one parent who was married to someone else before and had children from the previous marriage.
The blended family.
Very good. The children of your aunts and uncles?
Cousin.
Cousins, plural. Children is a plural, remember, yeah.
Cousin.
Yeah, cousins.
Pronounce it wrong. Cousin. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is that, sister-in-law, if you want to make it plural, what would be?
Sisters-in-law.
Very good. Not sister-in-laws, okay?
Okay.
Similarly, brothers-in-law. Okay, next one is the male child of my brother or sister.
The nephew.
Okay, remember in our language, Bengali language, for brother child and sister child, we have got two different words. So from that word, we can understand, is it from my brother or is it from my sister? Okay, someone without brothers or sisters?
B. The only child
Very good.
and only child.
And only child, yeah. Question number 7. How many minutes have you got? 11 minutes. That's okay, no problem. We're really doing great. Uh,
7 is B.
the family of your husband or wife?
In-law.
Question 8. A person in a family or society who is older and has a lot of experience.
An elder.
Question 9. Yes, an elder. To make the child of other parents part of your family by becoming their parent legally.
Adopt.
Adopt. That's great. Not needing help but support from other people.
Independent.
Very good. Preferring to spend time with other people, including large gatherings, and often talkative.
Extrovert.
Extroverted. It could be used both way, extrovert or extroverted. Like he's an extrovert or he's extroverted person, for example. Okay. Similarly, introverted. Okay. Smart, able to learn and understand things easily.
Intelligent.
Yeah, like Wani is an intelligent girl. She can understand anything quickly. Well done, you're really doing great. Number 13, making people obey rules or behave in a certain way, like social distancing.
Yeah. B. Sensitive.
Be sensitive. Very good. All right. 14, having an appearance that people like either in looks, personality, or both.
Number 14, is it?
14, attractive. Yes. Okay.
Attractive. Yeah.
Okay. Question 15, someone who does the things that are expected or required.
Responsible.
Okay. Question 16, aware of and understanding the feelings of other people and reacting a lot to Look at the other word. Lotto. You see, lot
Yeah.
lotto becomes lotta. Lot of things. Yeah, lot of things that happen.
Sensitive.
Very good. To be like someone in personality and interest.
C. Uh,
Take after.
C.
Okay. Question 18. To have an appearance that is very similar to someone or something.
Look like.
Look like.
Look like.
Okay. Remember we used this word last week. Look like. After look like, do you use adjectives or noun?
Mm, wait. Look like and look alike.
Look alike,
Look like.
look like, and
Yeah.
looks. Three things. Looks, look alike, look like.
Look like him. Uh, Adjective.
Adjectives, yes. But after look, no, I think noun, look like. He looks like my mother. So my mother is a noun. Actually, it should be noun. After look, we use adjective. Like he looks tired. Like yeah, like she looks beautiful. Yeah, that's right. And they are both look alike, for example. Okay. Okay, and prepare the share in class. Create your family tree. Okay. These are all small online research tasks. By the way, these paperworks. Do you have the chance to do all the homeworks at home? Just have a little bit look. The English learning is like a regular process. So I will suggest you whatever you know every day. Just go through it a little bit. Okay. Remember those places around the world? We started from Anchorage, San Jose, Cape Town, Muscat. Which two places have you chosen up to now?
No, I don't really understand. What this city? Actually, what?
Okay, I think someone explained to me that it means that you have to choose two cities, then you will have a research about these two cities' culture.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so if there is for example, four students, they'll choose eight different cities, and they will then share each other in group discussion. Oh, like say Muscat looks like this, or you can say New Delhi looks like this, or you can say no, Oslo looks like this, Moscow looks like this. This is just a comparison and sharing your thoughts and knowledge about those cities.
We have to make research on this, right?
Little bit, yeah. When you've chosen, when you've got other classmates, like four people, eight cities. At the moment, I think you're six, right? Or five.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 12 cities you can discuss in group meeting. All right, so let's go quickly. Progress check-in. Have you completed pre-class activities? Yes, no? All right. Okay, what verb do you use with adjectives? To be. Yes. Remember that when you use an adjective, before that there must be to be verb. Like am, is, are, was, were, shall be, will be, can be, could be, or any other being. Okay, like with being, this is a good example. Thanks for being supportive. All right, one example. I'm writing it for you. Thanks for
Being.
being supportive. Yeah, but if you say be supportive, then you're asking someone, hey, be supportive to all your parents, teachers, or your family members or neighbors. Okay. So next one is, what verb tense did I use to talk about my grandparents? Past tense. Why did I use this verb form? Because they have died. Exactly. So another important matter is this one. When we are discussing any matter from the past, remember that we must always use the past tense. This is one of the common mistakes of our learners, and I have noticed it many times. That I asked to describe an incident from the past. They started with the past tense, and after a while, they start using present tense, which they shouldn't. So you need to be careful and focus when you're talking. That okay, if I ask you, can you please describe what happened last week in your office? Then you can say, yeah, last week when I went to office, I saw blah blah blah. Start like this.
So all the verbs must be in
Past form, except if it is a converted speech. Converted speech, direct speech. We used comma inside the comma. For example, if I write it, say one is said, comma,
oh, okay.
go home. Yeah, for example,
Yeah. It's a quote, right?
it's a quote. Yeah, quotation or
Uh,
direct speech. Sometimes we call it. Okay, and also though it is past, universal truths, and always we have to use present tense. Like our teacher said, the sun rises in the east, because sun is always rising from the east. So
it's a fact, right?
it's a fact, universal truth. We call it most uh, universal truth. Yeah, like one is said, the sun moves around. I mean, the earth moves around the sun, for example, or the moon moves around the earth. Okay, or you can say, my neighbor said the water looks like liquid. Water always like liquid. So these are some of the examples. We've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So that's cool. Let me see. Quiz. Oh, there are still some more. I love spending the time. Can you please do whatever is possible?
Yeah. I love spending time with my big extended family. It's wonderful spending time with my parents, grandparents, and uncles, aunts, uncles, and uh, cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Number two.
Number two. Wait, wait. I look like my cousin. Everybody thinks we are sisters.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Number three. I am introverted. I don't really like to be in crowded places and like to spend a lot of time on my own.
Okay.
And number four, okay,
Can you see
she's
number?
very independent.
Mm-hmm.
I think she is nice and sorry. Oh, number four is she's an only child and is used to doing things on her own without the help of others.
Great.
Number five.
Number five is this side.
Okay. My brother is very responsible. He always did well. My brother is always intelligent. He always did well at school and understands complicated ideas easily. Okay, number six. The the eldest in our community.
Community R. Anyway, we've got 20 seconds, Wani. Well done. Do the practice, and if you join me next time to my live stream, we can discuss if you have any more questions. Thank you very much. You really did very well, and I'm happy. Keep practicing every day, okay? Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow at 4:30. You take care, and bye.
Yeah, thank you, teacher. Bye.